Hundreds of troops previously stationed in Texas and Arizona have been moved to California to support Border Patrol agents securing the border against the thousands of Central American migrants camped nearby. In coordination with CBP, it was determined that forces including military police, engineering and logistics units could be shifted from Texas and Arizona to support the CBP requirements in California, U.S. Northern Command told Business Insider, confirming an earlier report from the Washington Post. Approximately 300 service members have been repositioned to California over the past few days. Last week, there were 2,800 troops in Texas, 1,500 in Arizona, and another 1,500 in California. Over a period of several weeks, the active-duty military personnel deployed to these states ran over 60,000 feet of concertina, razor wire. Now, after the recent shift, there are 2,400 troops in Texas, 1,400 in Arizona, and 1,800 in California. The total number of active-duty troops at the border has decreased by about 200, dropping from 5,800 to 5,600, Northcom explained to Business Insider, noting that changes are the result of mission assessments carried out in coordination with CBP. While the number of troops deployed to the southern border has decreased, the number of troops serving in California is on the rise. Thousands of migrants have been pouring into Tijuana, which is where more than 5,000 migrants, possibly many more, are camped. Border Patrol agents clashed with hundreds of migrants Sunday at San Isidro, one of the largest and busiest ports of entry on the U.S.-Mexico border, after what began as a peaceful protest meant to call attention to the plight of asylum seekers turned into a matin and chaotic dash. Some migrants attempted to enter the U.S. illegally by forcing their way through and over barricades, while others threw rocks at us border agents after they overwhelmed Mexican authorities. The crowd of migrants was driven back by rubber bullets and tear gas. More than 100 migrants have been arrested by authorities in the U.S. and Mexico. Many of those who have been detained face deportation, meaning that their weeks-long journey to the U.S. will end where it began. The role of U.S. troops at the border has been in debate over the past few weeks, with critics of the president calling the deployment a waste of time, resources, and manpower. While active-duty troops deployed to the border were initially limited to laying razor wire, the White House recently authorized U.S. troops to use force, including lethal force if necessary, to defend CBP agents against violence.
All right, we'll get 8 patients from Perez. Don't come in here. Just, yeah, close it up and just bring it across.
Kind fellow, huh? Kind fellow.
Don't let it wrap it out. Make it go around the head. What do you think? Emma, you need to get it as far over the wall as you can. Yeah. It's got to come this way more. You got to bring strands back over this way. Yeah, we'll cut a little piece off and just tie it. You see what I mean there? Press the circle against the fence and tie it in there. Don't bring it all the way this way because you're going to have wire hanging down. Take it off. Take it off more. Like enough for wire to sit right there without that being in the way.
We're going to try to attach it. It's done. Yeah. There's like one piece out there.
Just put it right here.
Yeah. Okay. Good?
More. Or actually try pushing against the fence. More against
Fred. Get up.
Oh, stop.
Got a break? Trying to get into, not.